Hey everyone, it's GODOFGOLD here. This is another little gameplay I decided to get started on. Basically, this game is called Air Wars. If you don't know this game, let me just point it out to you. I'm playing it on Crazy Games right now. This game is a lot of fun. Basically, you fly around in these planes and you have to try and, well, you know, win by either capturing the flag, getting the most amount of kills, etc., etc. Now, before I, continue with some gameplay on this, be sure to subscribe to my channel, like it, comment, whatever you guys like to do, and if you guys leave a comment, I may respond to it. Hopefully. I know I'm a little busy sometimes, but I'm sure that, I'll be able to pick something up along the way. So, in the meantime, enjoy some of the gameplay. So now, this game, as I mentioned, this one's a lot of fun. So what you do, like I mentioned, you capture the flag, get the most kills, etc., etc. You have a turbo, your health regenerates after getting hit, for example, like that. Scrape the plane, and look on the bottom the bar down there with green and red with the black chromey outline. That one has the health bar, and it doesn't usually follow a common path like many other health bars. Now, you have the red and blue team, and I know some of you are probably thinking, oh, red and blue, it's like, the Democrats and the Republicans. Nope, that is not the case. Politics have nothing to do with this game. It's just a warfare type of game. So, if you guys want to see more, comment down below on what you like about the game. Tell me if you played it, and I'll definitely make some more videos for it. But again, it's up to you guys. I'm here. I'm just making content, so don't worry about it. I play other games like Hearts of Iron 4 and stuff like that. I'm sure many of you have heard of me across parts of the media. Um, I'm still trying to, really beef up my channel, but it's not so simple, unfortunately. So it would be really helpful if you subscribed. Um, but aside from that, I do other stuff. I can do theory videos if anybody's interested. Like, for example, Legend of the Guardians. I was trying to theorize if there is a sequel. Unfortunately, that video I made about 3 to 4 years ago, that's outdated. So, unfortunately, I had to fix a lot of stuff. I had to make an updated video based on the knowledge I collected recently. Now, the the sad thing is that we never got a sequel. Of course, you guys saw it. Everyone did. We never got a sequel, but I think I may have the best probable explanation for this. When Zack Snyder was working on that film, he was trying to figure out if he could make a lot of money out of it. Well, unfortunately, it did decent, but not spectacular. Um, so I'm still keeping my eyes out if there is a sequel or not. I don't know if that's... I just unintentionally crashed there. That can happen in this game. Sometimes I can crash unintentionally, whether if I don't see something what's ahead of me or my controls start sputtering out all because I hit something else, like a plane or something. But so that's the big thing, Zack Snyder. When he was working on that film, we figured, okay, it was a decent film. It got a lot of good stuff, but it didn't get as much as previously thought. Like, it didn't make as much as they expected, which Zack Snyder was hoping for back in 2010. Now, I know that some of you, this is pointless to talk about because it's a film that's well over a decade old. Probably 11 years old by now. But I was just here to discuss about the potential of a sequel. Even the actors and actresses have left some comments saying that they'd be interested in it, which would be cool to see, but at the same time, I don't think a likely sequel is going to happen for a long time, possibly never. That's the realistic point of view that I'm seeing here, and it's sad for me to say it, but it's true. I base a lot of my stuff on facts. This is not an opinion, but it is something to factor in here. Is that, when you make, say for example, if you were to make a big project and you wanted to make a sequel to that project or something that ties into it, if it doesn't, the first one doesn't do so good, obviously it's going to pressure the second one. So that's the sad part. Like, I don't know if any of you have heard the Ratchet and Clank movie from back in 2016, I think, because I think they released another game on that for on the PS3 or PS4. But at the time, that game didn't do so. That game and the movie didn't compensate to what was going on in their situation. So the Ratchet and Clank movie didn't do so well in the box office. Therefore, the movie itself, they were going to come out with a Sly Cooper movie back in 2016. Unfortunately, that didn't really work. Or was Ratchet and Clank before that? 2015, I think. But basically, a year prior to Ratchet and Clank, they were trying to figure out if the Sly Cooper movie is possible. The sad conclusion, they didn't do it. Why? Because Ratchet and Clank didn't do so good. Same here with Legend of the Guardians. And I know I kind of drifted off topic a bit, but I was just discussing a little about how movies work. For those of you who don't know, but I'm sure a lot of you do, but if people who don't know about what goes on in the movie world, I hope that helps a bit. But that's basically how it works, It's all about grossing a very high amount for a film or trying to meet a certain threshold of expectations. If it's anything less than that, then there's less likely going to be a sequel. Now, in rare cases, that hasn't always proven to work. It depends on the director, it depends on his plans, and it depends on the team itself, and possibly the production company that they're working with. Like Warner Bros., Disney, DreamWorks, you name it. There's a lot of them out there, which I don't think I can name them all in one sitting. But it's true that there's a lot of groups out there who work with some of these people, and they try to make the best they can. If it underperforms, it will affect a sequel. So if Warner Bros. Had something to do with Zack Snyder during the Legend of the Guardians movie, obviously, due to its lack of sales in certain fields, I'm afraid a sequel is very, very unlikely. I hate to say it. I want to see a sequel bad. I really do, and I'm waiting for it, but I don't see it actually happening, considering the fact, like I just mentioned, all the reasons why. So, so you're probably thinking, oh, Gold, if they're not making a sequel, then why are you talking about it? Well, just because someone's not making a sequel doesn't mean we can't, come up with theories on it. That's what I'm here to do. I not only create content, but I theorize certain things as well. So, yeah, I know I do a lot of fields in terms of like modding and talking about this kind of thing, but it's true that every time when I discuss stuff about movies, that's how the playing field usually goes out. Oh, yep. You saw that there, folks. Yep, my plane got out of control and I crashed. So, yeah, that's going to happen throughout this video, so keep that in mind. Probably. Anyways, so the deal is that when it comes to movies, as I mentioned, they're very tricky to trace and plan out too. Not to mention it's a lot of money, because it costs money to make a movie. Because if you don't have money, there's no film. So if it doesn't gross, well, then I'm afraid the movie's just gross. You know what I mean? I know that sounded funny coming out, but I guess maybe I was trying to lighten the mood. But because I know there's a lot of stuff going on within the past year with the pandemic and stuff. That's an entirely different video. I might talk about that if you guys want. But again, you gotta comment, subscribe. You know, maybe like the video if you want. That's optional too. But just so you know, I'm here to make stuff with you guys and for you guys, because I don't want to, you know, leave you guys in the dust with all this information. Now, I would definitely love to see a sequel, as I mentioned countless times, but seeing it is not likely. And Zack Snyder, he's busy right now with Justice League. I completely forgot to mention. Justice League, the Snyder Cut version, that one I heard did really well. Way better than 2017, which is excellent, proving that something can be done with Zack Snyder's movies, if done right. But the problem is that not all of his movies can be accomplished. So, yeah, and that's the other thing, too. Not all directors are perfect. Not all directors, producers, they all, every once in a while, they're basically going to do something bad. Like, in terms of filming. I mean, I'm not saying that for all directors. It depends on everybody. I don't know if it's, you know, sometimes personality-wise. I don't know. But the point here is simple. Depending on how the director moves forward in terms of filmmaking, there will be some setbacks. And yes, it's not good, but as bad as it is, it happens. So, yeah, it's complicated. I can't really explain it for everybody here, but that's the best I can say it. But I don't think it's going to happen anytime soon. And I hate to say it. It's really, it shames. It's very shameful to not have a sequel. And it's, yeah, it looks great. But I think the storyline was a little shaky too. Because it was a little all over the place. They didn't really know what to set ground on. Even though they were trying to base it off a book. So, yeah. I think another good thing to talk about is, well, what am I doing right now? Well, aside from this gameplay, I am making a huge mod on Hoi 4. I plan on making more updates on that very soon, hopefully, because I know you guys some of you have been trying to observe how I make mods and stuff like that, which is awesome. And the Mario Man, if you're watching this, thanks, man, for subbing. I'm sure I'll come out with more videos soon. If you guys want more gameplay like this one, or whatever, doesn't matter. Anybody, really. If anybody wants to see more stuff from me, comment down below what you want to see. I will respond to you, and if I get a bunch of people on the same topic, then yeah, well, I'll definitely do something, you know? But you gotta like and subscribe. I guess that's about it for this video. I played some stuff in the background for you guys. If you want to see more, you know the drill. But, so anyways, thanks so much for watching, and I hope I can make some stuff for you guys in the near future. And I am out.